So this is Usuma District, Katampe Extension. Some people choose to call it Katampe Hills, but it's a new district, like I said in my last video. If you remember in my last video, I said that Usuma District, Katampe Extension is fast becoming a cluster of premium residential estate development. Now, in that video, I was only able to show you guys just one property along this corridor. But in this video, I'm going to show you two things. First of all, like you can see already, I want to show you the distance from the access road, that's from the major road. Once you leave Shama filling station, the next access road after Shama filling station is the location where I am at today. So I want to show you the walking distance, because I've noticed that most of my prospects and clients who reach out to me for this property, they tend to always ask me, what is the distance between you know, the road and where the estate is located? Is it a 2 minutes walk? Is it a 3 minutes walk? What is it like? Is it a 2 minutes drive? And I always tell them that it's less than 2 minutes when you're driving. But now I'm taking a walk from here, and as I walk down to where this estate is located, I'm going to show you a couple of estate development. Now, my second reason for making this video is what I just said now, that I'm going to show you the cluster of residential estate development along this corridor. Off the top of my head, I can already count a couple of them. I can count up to 5 that I have vetted and verified on my own. There are more than 5 actually, but these 5 are the ones that I personally have vetted, and that's why I'm bringing them to you so you can take a look at them. So join me on this video. Let's do this walk together. It's going to be a lengthy walk. As you can see, there's a car right in front of me coming, but I'm not driving at the moment, I'm walking. So apart from these two reasons, I would also love to talk about a few things. Now, over time, when I'm advertising properties like this, clients tend to ask me, Mr. Realty of Abuja, why should I do business with you? Why should I buy from you? And I always tell them, I am an independent real estate broker. That is to say that I showcase properties, right, of different estate companies. And one of the most interesting or the most important reasons why you should buy from an independent real estate broker like me is, apart from trust, integrity, and me pointing you to the right direction, I always provide you with a variety of options. For example, this is Usuma District. In this place, off the top of my head, I can count at least 5 estate developments along this corridor that I can advise you guys to invest in. Now, if I wasn't an independent broker, it would be difficult for me to advise you or give you that ample option for you to choose from. Of course, you know that I would advise you to buy just one, how do I put it, estate plot along this corridor. But because I am independent, I provide you with a wide range of options. And I think that is something to look out for. If we want to be honest with ourselves, that's something to look out for. I have to avoid this trailer, sorry. Whew. It's quite dusty here, but I have to do this. So I think it is something to look out for, yeah? Some of these properties along this corridor come with, city view. Some of them are not city view. Some of them are arrow of hope properties, while others are sea of hope properties. So it depends on what you're looking for. It depends on why you're buying. It depends on your budget also. So working with an independent broker like me, I am able to point you, to the right direction. And apart from that, I'm also able to provide you with a good number of options so that you can select, what is best for you, okay? So that thing about having options is actually a thing. For example, in Kuje alone, I know about, you know, a couple of properties I can advise you to choose from. So if you don't like this one, you may like the other one. If you don't like this, you may like the next one I'm about to show you, right in the same location. Okay, so that's that about that. I think I've answered that question a lot of times, and I thought to just you know, I thought to just say it in my video. Now another question here is, why is this place expensive? Why is this place expensive? So basically, I'm just attending to frequently asked questions. Trust me, this work is difficult because of the topography of this place, but I have to do it to show you the walking distance. Now, why should you, why is this place expensive? Now, I'm not going to answer this question at the moment. I want us to get to where these properties are located so that you can see what the topography of this place looks like, right? Okay, so if you remember in my last video, I said no matter how hard you try, you literally cannot undermine the role of real estate developers, you know, and their contribution towards infrastructure in the real estate sector. So that said, when I get to some of these properties, I will I think in this segment of the video, when I get there, I'll attach a picture of what this place used to look like before these developers invaded this environment. Okay, in my previous video I said it used to be highlands, rocks, sand hills. From the video you can as well see it for yourself that, you know, it's not an easy place to work with. You know, if developers are not reclaiming land, you know, from water bodies, that's in the case of Lagos, right? Right here in Abuja, we are bringing down sand hills, we are blasting rocks, we are doing, you know, cutting and balancing of, you know, highlands. A lot of work has to be done, and this work costs a lot of money. So that's why I don't want to talk much about it. I want you to see for yourself so you can see the, you know, level of work that is being done in this place. Now, we've agreed, all of us, we've agreed that Katampe Extension is, you know, it's a highbrow area here in the city of Abuja. Of course, it is. But apart from it being a highbrow area in the city of Abuja, some of my clients usually argue with me and say, okay, we have the main Katampe Extension, which should be more expensive than this place. Trust me, these properties along this corridor are still on their off-plan stages. Yeah, they are still on their off-plan stages. They've not gotten to the level, sorry, I'm breathing hard, it's a long walk. They've not gotten to the point where, you know, the infrastructure is maybe like 70-80% complete. No, if I'm to rate the level of his infrastructure in this place, it's still about you know, between 15 to 25% at the moment. Yeah, between 15 to 25% at the moment. And I'm being generous with, you know, this percentage because I was here last year when this place was just, you know, beginning to gain public attention and all of that. When the likes of Promised Land, I think Promised Land was the first estate company to invade this place. So I was here when they did this road I'm currently working on. Is an FCDA road, right? But it is rumored that Promised Land did the road, and I'm not sure if that is true. We don't know. But from all indications, of course, you know that in every rumor there's an atom of truth. So it is unverified news, allegedly. Okay, so let's continue the work. Let's continue. So I was saying something. I said that I'm being generous with my rating, my percentage, or my rating of the infrastructure along this corridor because I was here last year when most of this estate development started. Okay, so I know the amount of work that has gone down in this location. So between 15 to 25% of infrastructure progress, it's not bad. It's not bad. So basically, because of the amount of work that needs to be done, this place is not a flat land. Like I said, it's basically sand hills, rocks, highlands. So because of the amount of work that needs to be done in this place, you know, and the money that developers have invested in bringing this place up to speed, you know, of course, the prices of properties have to go up, because of course they have to make their money, make some profit, and factor in a lot of things. So that's basically the reason why. Like I said, I know I said I don't want to talk much about this, but I just had to talk about it. But we'll still get there, and we'll see the level of work there. And like I said, I'm going to attach a picture to this video so you can understand what I'm talking about. A picture of some few clips I could get when we first came into this location and now, so you can see the work in progress. Now, another thing I want to talk about is what does return on investment on this location look like? Well, the truth is that before I talk about that, let me do a simple math for you. And I'm going to be doing this math in real time. I don't know if you can see my phone, but I'm going to do a very simple calculation for you. Now, that particular property I talked about in my previous video, that property, the 250 square meter at the time of making that video was going for 45 million naira, right? Currently going for 50, but of course you can get a discount. So let's still keep it at 45 million, right? Now let's say you buy 4 plots. Let me not take it too high, 4 plots. So I'm climbing now. Whew, this is not an easy walk. Guys, if you see this video, this is the time where I'll ask you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, right? Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video so that YouTube can recommend it to people who love real estate. People whom may find interest in such kind of content, and as well subscribe and share this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and share this video. Now, back to what we are saying. Now we are approaching one of the estate developments here. And when I get there, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, now, like I was saying, let's do a simple mathematics, right? We have 45 times 4. So let's say you're getting 4 plots of the 250 square meter, which of course is for terraces. Whew. Guys, I'm tired. Which of course is for terraces. So 45 times 4. So you've invested 180 million. Now, 180 million just for the plot. It sounds like so much, but wait until you hear what the return on investment sounds like. Guys, I'm tired. I've never had to do this before. I'm just doing this specifically for this video, right? That's why I'm panting so hard. So let's get back to our calculation here. So 45 times 4, which is 180. Now, let's say you want to, sell finished houses. You don't want to flip the land. You want to develop it, and sell the finished houses.